My favorite day in the garden is always harvest day. This is when you get to see the fruits of your labor in full force. And I'm here in front of one of my raised beds where I started these rainbow carrots from seed and harvested them about 75 days later. But if there's a brief list of newbie carrot growing tips I can give you now, since I consider myself a newbie as well, it's number 1, ensure your soil is loose if you want to avoid odd-shaped carrots. Number 2, sow them direct, since they simply do not transplant well. And last but not least, and I know this is hard for many of us to do, but thin your carrots, unless you purposely want micro carrots. I typically leave about an inch in between each carrot. And lastly, the carrot tops are edible, but when harvesting carrots, make sure you remove the carrot tops right away. If you leave them on, the carrot root will still try to support the greens and remove moisture and flavor from your carrot. Hi everyone, and welcome to the Nurse Gardener channel. I have with me, what's your name, son? Tristan, who's going to be helping me in the kitchen today. And I've got the simplest side dish with carrots that's quite easy to make. And it's a challenge to get kids to eat their veggies sometimes, isn't it, Tristan? Mm-hmm. But did you like the carrot recipe I made last time?
It was good.
It was good?
Really
If you could rate it on a scale of 0 to 10, what would you rate it?
100.
100? Wow.
It
All
was
right.
so good,
It was good? All right. So let's get cooking. So the first thing you want to do is you want to put your carrots in a baking tray or a dish. And I'm going to have my assistant, Tristan, can you put the garlic in here? You can just throw it in here. Put the whole, just dump it in. So the garlic, you actually don't need to peel them unless you want to, all right? Again, the point of this recipe is nice, simple, and easy. So we've got our carrots here, we've got our garlic. Can you put some of this thyme in here as well? Go ahead and sprinkle a few more. And as Tristan's putting the thyme on these carrots.
It got in my nail.
It got in your nail, yeah, that's tiny.
It's really tiny.
It
Did
is.
you slice it?
No, unfortunately, my thyme plant had a little catastrophe, so this is dry thyme. But if you have the fresh sprigs of thyme, you can just put them whole as it is. A little bit more. Okay, and while he's putting the thyme, I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on there. Go ahead and put some more thyme. You could be pretty generous with the oil, okay, because we want a nice even coating. I forgot to mention that you don't even need to bother to peel the carrots. I love the skin on.
It really tastes good.
It is.
It gives a little more taste.
And while Tristan's still working on the thyme, actually I think that's good enough. I want you to put some kosher salt in there.
Okay.
So put a few pinches of kosher salt.
A few pinches?
Yeah. And I'm going to add some freshly grated pepper. Go ahead and add some more salt.
I got on you.
Did I get it on you? All right. Wow, good job.
That's it.
This is like the easiest recipe, right? I'm going to put one more pinch for left.
It?
Okay, go ahead. Put one more turner's pinch. All right, and the next step we're going to do, we're going to mix it all up. Okay, do you want me to do this part or do you want to do this part? He washed his hands already, so go ahead and you're going to mix all of this up. It's going to be a little oily. Just mix up all the ingredients together with your hand, including the garlic.
And don't forget, wash your hands before you mix the carrots.
You are absolutely
and
right.
The pepper and stuff.
Mix those garlic in with it too. You want the make sure the oil.
This is how you do it.
Yeah, get that big carrot down here too.
It's
This
super
is oily, huh? Good job.
If you don't want your hands get dirty, use gloves or something.
Yeah, you can use gloves if you want. All right, I think that's pretty good there.
Okay, I'll
We're gonna wash your hands, and while Tristan goes ahead and washes his hand, all you need to do next is we're gonna stick these in the oven, and you can set it to about 400 or even 450 degrees. You want that higher oven temperature because you want these carrots to caramelize, right, and bring out that sugar content. I also forgot to mention, because these were from my garden, so I did kind of pick off some of the long roots that were hanging out. Some people leave them, you know, they will get darkened a lot faster. But yeah, these are ready to stick in the oven. You're gonna bake them again. I'm gonna probably put these for 400 at 400 degrees because these are some pretty small, you know, not the greatest size carrots. And check them in 10 minutes and toss them a little bit, roast them for another 10 minutes or 15 minutes if you've got larger carrots, and you should be good.
They're really dark.
Yeah, these are called rainbow carrots. That's why, right?
That's cool.
We've got
You
three.
grew them?
We grew them. Yeah. All right, so let's stick them in the oven.
Okay.
All right, Tristan, let's do your taste test.
Okay, but this is a little carrot that I mixed with the other ones.
All right, let me see.
And we got some chicken right there, and then more carrots.
Let's try it out. Let's do the taste test. Is it Tristan approved? And it's healthy too. Good job.
Good for my eyes now.
That's right.
And my swim, and it's blurry. Bye.